Man quits social media, let the story commence. No, Craig didn't walk in with a bomb. You can't do that. Um, Craig, um, Craig had a bomb. Fucking dirty bomb, by the way. Dirty bomb. Craig had a dirty bomb. One of the ones with fucking chemicals and all that shit. Hold on. Dirty bomb definition. A conventional bomb that contains radioactive material. Craig had a conventional explosive device that used conventional explosives to scatter radioactive material, right? Horrible bastard, this guy. And there was a new social media company, right? So it's nothing exists, right? It's no Twitter, it's no fucking Facebook, Blue Sky, anything like that. It's a new one. It's a fictional one in this fictional world, and a story because I'm a writer, and everything had been like pulled into this though. All the other social media ones had been pulled into this, right? So they no longer existed and everything was in this one social media thing. So Twitter or X got bought by this company. Facebook got bought. So everybody who previously existed, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, whoever the fuck else there is, right? They're out the picture and they're nothing to do with this. They're out the picture. They've moved on to something else. In fact, this is 200 years in the future. So everybody here right now is dead. Right? In this fictional story as well. So that's your double lock there. That's your double lock. First of all, everybody here's dead, so I can't be talking about them. Two, it's fictional anyway. So it's not like a fictional version of this person who's alive. They're all dead. And also, it's fictional. From the bomb, not yet. No, they're not. They just died natural causes. There's one social media company in the future that owns the lot. That is not connected to anything. It's not been made yet. See the person who came up with it. See the people on it. They haven't been fucking born yet. In this fictional thing. So it's not like it's somebody's fucking Wayne, somebody right now, they're Wayne, Grand Wayne. It's not a relative of anybody you know. It's on another fucking planet. Alright? It's on another planet. And not a planet that's colonised by humans. We're talking about fucking very far away. Even further than a planet is. Galaxies away. Earthlings or the descendants will never see this place ever. Right? Plus, it's another dimension. It's not just a physical place, another dimension. Craig did, you know, what do you think Craig looks like? Craig looks like this. Name an animal. A bird. Right. Right, there you go. That was Craig there. That's Craig. Craig looked just like that. Right? Because there are some universal consistencies. I've seen people who look like that. Right? So there's Craig. There's Craig there. And I'll just do F11 so that we can... Shame about the scroll bars. Oh well, nothing works, I suppose. No, it does work. That's why I did the scroll bars, because it does work. Craig, nothing, by the way, it's nothing to do with Twitter. In fact, that alright in. That isn't Craig. Name another animal. Crab. Right, there you go. That's Craig. There he is. So there's Craig in this other planet, in another dimension. 200 years from now. There he is. Just to get a sense of scale here, he is the size of the Empire State Building. And that was normal. Right? That was normal. So Craig, when decided, right, he got in touch with him and says, I would like to, how do I delete my social media account or the posts on it? And he said, well, first of all, I didn't get back to him. Eventually, he went on about it until it became a bit of a thing that people got behind. And they replied saying, all right, we'll delete, we'll deactivate your account. He said, I don't want it deactivated. I want it removed. I want you to remove all my posts as well. And they said, well, if you read the terms and conditions, it says that we retain that on the database indefinitely for security purposes. He went, no, you're gonna delete all that, and you're gonna do it now. And he went, well, we've stated, you're saying that the terms and conditions. He says, do you want to see my terms and conditions? And they banned him. They banned him on the social media platform that he wanted to get removed for. But that meant he couldn't sort of like post on it to resolve the issue. Anyway, do you see how the crabs like this? Remember, this is Craig. Empire State Building height's about there. Right? In between his claws, here and here, he held a dirty bomb and went into the headquarters of this social media place, which is 200 years in the future, another dimension, another galaxy, and fictional anyway. And went, remove everything, remove all my posts or this goes off. And they did it. And he let it off anyway. Everybody in there died. All the social media accounts for this planet, if you can call it a planet, was wiped out. They were all wiped out. Not accidentally, he meant it. It's a dirty bomb. A dirty bomb. A dirty bomb here means a bomb, conventional sort of bomb, but it just spreads this radioactive stuff. See there? Because it's another planet, another dimension, it's 200 years from now. Do you know what the dirty bomb was? Shite. It was shite. It was poo. And it was so smelly, everybody died. The end. And here's the twist. See all that stuff I said about 200 years in the future and all this? It's a real thing. And it's going to happen. The day. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.